Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Surface for analyzing the major currency pairs as well as commodities and Bitcoin. So before we get into this week analyzing, so this is my disclaimer. So this channel was started for an educational purpose only, not for financial investment, and I am teaching how to analyze the Forex and commodities market and how I am trading them according to my personal view with Elliott wave theory. So this view may change for each Elliottician trader, not the same view as mine. So you can learn Elliott waves, and even I can also learn more from the experienced trader through comments for my posts about Elliott waves. So I keep learning the market every day, and I won't trade according to the fundamental sentimental. So I will trading and traded with 100% technical only, what I learned from books, video clips and some personal experiences. So this channel is fully based on Elliott waves and technicals only. So my ambition is to create an awareness through the traders who losing still and lost the money because they're treating this business like a gambling. I am not asking any investments and not conducting any classes for teaching Elliott wave theory and not having any social media group like WhatsApp, Telegram and Facebook Messenger. So all I am doing as a free in YouTube only. So be cautious and beware of the fraudsters. And I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trading according to my trade plans explaining here. So these are all the watch list. Every week we are analyzing this DXY Euro USD like that. So we will enter into the DXY. So this is my daily time frame, the positional view. So as per, just we finished that W and X, we are in that X wave. After that, once X wave is completed here at 96 level, or it could be an 96.7, 96.4 like that, this trend line channel, according it may take a support. After that I am expecting ABC, a bigger wave, to break this 103.82. that is my view as per now, but is according to that price action, it keeps on changing according to the fundamental newses, everything. So right now I'm stick to this wave count, and we will move on to that 4 hours. 4 hours is the W. So now it's already finished the A wave, so we are in that intermediate B wave. So once the B wave is completed, so I am expecting a fall for the C wave, or if it didn't broke this low, it could be a chances for making a triangle also in the B wave or in the X wave. So anything is valid. So let's move on to the 1 hour chart. So what I'm expecting is A is completed, or W, whatever it is. Here is one more A, B, C is finished. So that is also an A or W. For that, it's everything, all three waves. There is no 5 waves here. So this could be a W, and we didn't broke this high. So yeah, so it has to break this low. So these are the intermediate wave of for X. So X contains of 3 wave structure. So this is also a 3 wave structure here to complete that X or B wave. So after that I'm expecting another 3 wave leg to the upper side to complete that A. Here A finished, so B. So in that B wave, that intermediate is splitted into WXY. So here the W is completed, X is also completed, and now Y wave. So Y is also completed, so contained of 3 waves. It's A, B and C. So C, it has to break this 100.93 I'm expecting. So in that, this could be also a W or A. How it's split it into W, X, A, B, C, like that. This could be a W also. So we are in the X wave of intermediate wave Y. After the completion of the X, again A, B, C for the three-way structure to complete above this 100.93. So that whole thing becomes if A or W, here B or X. So once that bigger three-way structures completed, again I am expecting that C wave or Y wave for completion of this X wave. The whole thing is also in three-way structure. So for example, this is an A or W, and then if after the completion of this high and that the B wave or X wave completed, again Y wave in a three-way structure, or it could be a five-way structure also. So whether if it is keeping this A in the higher time, see 1 hour time frame it's showing is a A, but if we switch to over the 4 hours, it could be ABC B as a flat correction, and C could be a five-way structure. But if we looked over into that 1 hour chart, that will be minor waves. So that contains of ABC is a W like that. So if we change to that higher time frame, it looks like a one wave. But if we change the time frames into 1 hour or 15 minutes, that will looks like a three-way structure. So that is why if we're trading in that 1 hour or 15 minutes, it's getting more confused because of that. So if you change to that for the higher time frame, for example, see if it is a daily time frame, it's simply 1, 2, 3. So just we are placing while we analyzing the daily chart. See, this looks like only one wave, but we kept it as a W. So here also it's a one wave. We keep it as a ABC A. So here A, B, C is over. So for this A, B is completed. So now that we are looking for the C wave. So if it is a C wave, it contains of 5 waves. 1, 2. So 1 is completed, 2 is in progress, and 3 will shoot, and 4 for 5. So whether if we doing the analysis in the daily time frame, it looks like only just 1, 2, 3. It's a A, B, C. But in the daily time frame, in the 4 hour or 1 hour time frame, it's different. It's different here. It's look like A, B, C. So that is why I'm explaining that in the shorter time frame I'm using W, but if it moves on to that daily time frame, that will become A, B. So here what I'm expecting is it could be a diagonal wave in this for the Y. So diagonal waves means ABC1, ABC2, ABC3 like that. If we keep labeling like that in the Y wave, so that contains of 5 waves. If we switch to into that 4 hour or one daily chart, that will be a 5-way structure. So A, B, C is completed. So here also A, so B, and then C. So like that only we have to analyze and prepare in the higher time frames, and then carefully labeling in the shorter time frame. So right now I'm expecting here a huge bullish scenario here. Either it could be a C wave or Y wave. Let's see. But it has to break this 100.87. Otherwise there is a chances for making a triangle also here. If it drops here and then tomorrow or day after tomorrow it's not break this high and it gets rejecting from this, again it's making a three-way structure means, and it's not broken this low also, that could be a triangle. So triangle could be in the B wave or it could be an X wave also. So beware of that. Just I'm explaining here. It's a A. So here A, B, C is a B. Here if it does the three ways and getting rejected from here, again it fall means, so there is a triangle it's forming. Or else if if it is getting here and then again fall, see, we need A, B, so we need a fall to break this low. But again from here it's a three-way structure is over. Again, if it is three-way structure and getting rejected this zone and it's not yet broken, means that could be a X wave triangle. So that we will see later. Right now I am expecting it has to break this 100.93. So that is my view for this week, and it's exactly what it did. Is from the last week I expected from here to here it has to break, so it will break. So at nearly 80% of the target is achieved here. I need to break that 100.93, but it already made that 100.4 or 45 something here. 100.32 is the high, so it's already achieved. From here to here it's 80%. So I have booked the profit in UCAD, and then again I buy back. So I will explain that in that while it's coming the UCAD. So right now I'm expecting this is a bullish scenario. Otherwise it can took a time here. Is the ABC is finished. So again ABC, lot of confusion may be happen, or it could be a took off from here itself, because it's already taken time here for this to complete. So I am expecting a bullish scenario here. So once it completed, if it broke that 100.93, that is valuable for that, valid for that to come downside, or it could be a irregular flat also, because this is an A or W, so this is a B or X. So Y can travel above this W, means we are in that positional B wave. So A is completed, we are in the B wave. So B wave can go above this level also and make a irregular flat, and then after then it can be a running flat or an expanded flat if it broke this low. So mind that it could be a chance for making a break this high to make an irregular flat in that B wave, in this B wave. So let's see. Now we will move on to Euro USD. Same plan, it's already came down. Now as per the DXY, it has to be a little bit here in the consolidation, and then it could make a higher to this zone. Yeah, this is the major support zone. So again it could reach this zone, or it can fall either. So if it took time here like this, and then again it can shoot, and then again it can fall. So this fall also, what I said in DXY, it could be a irregular flat like that. It can broke this low or this low. So either is valid. If it broken this, that is a valid for that bullish. From here to here it has to break this high. The same what I explained the DXY, this is inverted. So whether if it broke this low, that could be an irregular flat in the W. For we are trading that here is already completed W, so X we have to trade. So this X could be an, if it is in get rejected from this zone, that is a regular flat. If it is get already broken this, and then if it bounce, means that is an irregular flat. So as per this also, I am just expecting this week maybe, or it can fall from here itself. So this is my view in Euro USD. This is also same as per our view. So everything came under as per my view. Australian dollar also, it's a it's make the three-way structure now. It has to down to decline. So I also already shorted that AU and NU. So I will show you when the pair reanalyzing. So next is GBP USD. So that is also it's not yet broken the high and not broken this low. So this is, we are in the range bound, or it could be a triangle also, but triangle, it has to be a little bit ascending or descending triangle. But this is, now I am expecting the ascending triangle here. So whether if it is in three-way structure, what I explained in the last video, we can label it as a ABC. So A, ABC, B, and then C means if it is a W, or this is a five-way structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it is that anything, we need a three-way structure here, and then it has to go above this 1.31. That is my view here. So let's we have to watch once this high has took off, otherwise this low has to taken, because this becomes a W X. So we are in that A or W again. If it is an X, again ABC to the downside to this support zone 1.2 or 1.21 or 1.9, like that. If it is sustained and then it will took off like this, this could be a this could be a W or A. So A, B, C, and then D, after that E, it could took off from here itself, so that will become X or B wave. After then again it could be a five-way structure or a three-way structure for the Y or C. So once it completed, it's A, B, C, I am expecting to the downside to break this low, or it will do consolidation more here, and then it will come to the downside. Anyway, I am expecting one more low for EU, AU, NU, and GU. So everything, it has to break this low. Let's see, but I am just now, what I am explaining here is, this is my view, and tomorrow I will get a new view also, and then again I will update it in my trading view or Facebook pages, whatever you follow, I will update it. So past week also same, I told that USD, US oil and WTI is a different scenario, and then I got a different view on Sunday after this YouTube. Then I have updated in that trading view as well as in Forex, my Facebook pages, and some lot of groups in the Forex Facebook groups. So I will keep updating if I get other than what I explained here. So no worries, and do it as a for the learning purposes only, not for investing. If your view and my view is coincide and took as a trade as per your strategy, correlate with mine. So don't blindly follow me. I am just using this and explaining how to analyze through my Elliott wave strategy. So now let's move on to that AUD USD. We exactly, here is a five-way structure is completed in the diagonal. So what I said is same thing. In 1 hour it's looked like a leading diagonal or a five-way corrective structure here. It's A, B, C, 1. So our W, X, A, B, C is Y is completed, and then again three-way structure X is completed. Again a three-way structure in the diagonal form of wave of Y. So Z is completed. So in that 4-hour daily chart, it looks like 5 waves here. This is what I am explaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In daily chart, analyzing is very simple. So here also A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that also we can count. A, here, A, B, C is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once the five-way structure in the corrective is completed, I am expecting the three-way structure. So this could be a simple three-way structure, or it could be a complex corrective structure. It's a double correction or triple correction, whatever it is. So once the five-way structure is completed, the three-way structure has to happen, or it could be a triangle also. That is also a five-way corrective structure, the 5 legs in the A, B, C, D, E. Or it could be an irregular flat, or it could be an irregular flat. If it goes above this high and then fall, so that could be an irregular flat. But in New Zealand dollar it didn't happen. So right now I'm expecting the forwards. See, this is exactly A. So in that ABC is B, C is in 5-way structure. So I think it may have a one more leg to the little bit upside and then it may fall. So that is my view. Or it could break this high also. It took all the stop loss and then it may fall also. Like USD CAD, it did the same thing. So this is my view. It has to be declined in the bigger corrective structure. It could be a complex correction. So trading here is be cautious and trade safe here in this zone, because this is a 5-way structure. We are expecting a double correction or triple correction, or that is called as a complex correction, or it could be a little bit simple also. So this is ABC. So A, B, C after the 5 waves, or it could be a 5 waves also, very aggressive also. That could also happen. I'm not telling it's not, we need to expect only the complex correction. So that could also happen, say, because A, B, C got a 5-way structure, means it will drop like this 1, and then here 3-way structure for the 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm expecting this zone, 5, 9 to 6 zone I'm expecting in a 3-way structure, because this is an corrective structure. What we are here is a corrective structure. So after this 3-way structure, again one more this kind of 5-way structure has to happen to 7. That is my expecting. So first we will complete this. After that we will see. So for this now I'm expecting to the downtrend, or it may broke this high also. If it broke, means that can go above 6.68. According to the Fib retracement of 1.27 is 6624, 1.41 is 6652. Sometimes happening in the 3-way structure also 1.618 also, but it's not acceptable and it is not in the book. It's 1.27 and 1.4 is accepted, but nowadays it's beyond that 1.618 and then again fall. So that is also, for me, it's acceptable. It's not in book. It's for my experiences. I'm just explaining to you. So it can, if it is an irregular flat, it can go above that 6625 until 667 also. So be careful in here. It will take all the stop loss, and it's not a fresh bullish scenario also for me. So next move on to the New Zealand dollar. Here the low is not broken, this low. So this, if it is fall down from here, that is a regular flat. But in New Zealand dollar, it broken the low here. So it could be it has to fall from here. But if it broke above this, means we have to keep this as an ABC. But I'm not satisfied to settle down to labeling this as this could be A, so this could be a B, means B is ending here. C has to be in 5-way structure, whether it is a 1, 2, 3, and we need a 4 and 5. So that kind of labelings we need to take, because C could be a diagonal wave also. So here, if it is broken this high, I'm just now explaining here, this I'm expecting as a irregular flat, but there is an irregular flat also. According to the Fib expansion level, it has to fall below that 1618 is the maximum, but it already doing above that 1618. So it has to decline from here itself, or if it broken this, means we need to label this as a, this one is a bigger A and B, C is a diagonal form, so it's ended here. So if it ended in the 3-way structure, means how we will labeling this, that is my question. So that we will see later onwards. Right now I'm not having any idea, I'm just stick to this as a C wave. So C wave also, just I will labeling this, you have to wait for this. So this is a bigger one. So in the red, so this is a 2. I will switch to the 15 minutes also. It's very easy to labeling. The 1 and 2 is entered in the running flag. Here is a 5-way. So 1, 2, and again it's a 5-way structure. Once again, yeah, here itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here you don't confuse us, because this already overlapped that wave 1. It's a 3. So it is a 4. So in this kind of internal wave that could happen, so we have to label it as an here the small one, because in bigger and the smaller one, that could be an it can overlap in the smaller degrees. So this is smaller one, this is smaller 2. So in this also 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 is completed, and this is the third wave end, and this is fourth wave, and fifth wave is already, for me, it's ended here. So that could be a B wave in blue, I think. So that is why I didn't label here. For you, I need to explain how I'm labeling this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. After that, third wave is the extension, is the third. Fourth is a running flag, and then fifth wave is also completed in the 5 waves here. So that becomes, the whole thing becomes a B here. So I need to label this. I have already did here. So this is A. So this is an intermediate A, B, C. So B is completed. Now I am expecting the C wave to the downside. So in the 4-hour chart, this is an A. So the whole thing is become a B in an expanded flag, and now I need a C wave to the downside for this support zone. 5.8 is my target. So once it can reach in that little bit aggressive for the C wave to below this, and then it could again making a 3-way structure, or it could be the C wave contains a 5 waves also. So anything is valid, it may go deep. If it is a B wave is in 5 C wave in a 5 structure, it could travel up to this support level also. And according to that fib expansion level for the profit target, 1.618 here and 2.272 is here. So if it making from that 1.618 is all valid, but for this much of impulsive of correction wave, we need another complex correction here. So what I'm expecting here is, if it dropped from here to here, 1.618 is the target, and before that here it's a one more support level. So if it drop here, again it could make a 3-way structure. So that becomes a W, X, and again it could be a B, C to fall this support zone. So this is my plan according to me, and I already did a shot in AU and NU at the top here. So let's move on to that. Next week we will see how it moves. So next we will move on to USD JPY. So yeah, JPY the same thing as per as last week. It's not broken this channel here. It's a little bit, it's looking like a wedge formation. So whether it could be, we have to, is a 1 in the red. So either this could be a 2 here in this zone. So 3, it could be an end here, or it could be a WX ABC and then again WABC. So it could be ended here. So according to this, it's a diagonal is an expanded the third way. So we have to label it as an ABC is a W and then ABC. So it could be extended here the third way end, and then we are in the fourth way. Exactly, I did that same thing and already updated in that here also. See, I'm just looking for here is the end of third way, and fourth way we need three-way structure. So it's already doing the same thing. So once it reached this trend line, the wedge formation in here, so it can again fall to that three-way structure to the downside. And now that already gold is also doing the same thing, it already reached that 1700. So in that case, if it falls again, it will move to the 1730 or 1725. So once it completed, I'm expecting a bigger bullish scenario here for the UJ, and then gold can drop also. So in that news and in that corona pandemic, once again, yeah. So if it only in that news time and the pandemic, some news events like that, only it didn't correlate UJ and gold, DXY and gold. Now it is a little bit correlating to that UCAD and crude, and this DXY UJ to the gold. It's now correlating. So after once it's finished here, this is a double bracketed A and this is a double bracketed B. So I'm expecting C has to shoot. Like this kind of wave formation will be here. So don't book immediately expecting that pullback. It may give the pullback, but expecting the pullback, don't book the profit here, because we know the destination, it has to break that 112. 111.8 is the high. So it has to break. For me, it may break. 1 second. This C wave has to be in 5-way structure. So I'm expecting 122 like that, because there is an, if it is a W, this is an X. So this 5-way structure is a A. So B, we are in the B wave. C has its 5-way structure. So that 5-way structure, this may be like this also. This is now getting ready to here to make this kind of wave. Once this wave has happened, so we are in the correction part. Once again, I will hide all those things. So this is a W. So X, here is A is completed, and we are in the B wave. In the wedge formation of C is ending diagonal. So I'm expecting the 5-way. See, once that only this kind of wedge formation only will in the ending diagonal, the next breakout will be very aggressive, too aggressive. So if it is a wave 1, we need to see how length it is. So then we will see the wave 2. After then we can calculate how much it can go, whether it has to reach to break this low, sorry, this high, or it will again making a getting rejected below this level. Means it could be a, here is a A, so this whole thing becomes a B. After this getting rejected within this high, so that becomes C. So we are in that bigger triangle. So A, so B will end it here after triangle, and C has to break below this low. So next, if it comes down, the next low is, it has to sustain here in this zone. I'm expecting so nearly 95. If it is a triangle, if it is a triangle, it can break to the downside, or if it is what I expected, it can make a 5 ways and above this 118.25. so this becomes W here, and this is an X. So again bigger ABC. As a regular flat, it can travel up to 92, 95, whatever it is. So now it's getting ready to shoot. So if it's shooting means gold has to come down and stocks can go up. So beware of that. But I'm not that much correlated to that stocks, and I don't know about that, because if the US dollar getting rejected, so getting stronger means yen and CHF can decline. So at that time CHF and JPY is acting as a funding currency or safe haven currencies. So stocks has the chances to go up also. Let's see. So USD JPY is completed. Now USD CHF. It is also done the same thing what I expected. Here it's already broken. I told you that last video also, it has a chances to come down, but I'm not satisfied with that because of correlated to that DXY and other pairs. So this has to break this high. So right now it's a W. So now it is confirmed as an X. So A is finished. So we are in the B wave. So once the B wave is completed, again that C wave has to shoot above this 97.98. But again what I said is in the DXY and Euro USD, if it is making a irregular flat also, it has a chances to go above this high, and then it can fall for an irregular flat of X. Could be an expanded flat to break this 95.05, or it could be a running flat without breaking this. Only this wavelength we need where it get rejected for that X or A B wave here. If it is a A means it's a W means this here we are in that Y wave or B wave. So once is getting irregular flat, then we need this wavelength of 78.6 or 1 here. For example, I'm just showing you. So if it is here means ended here. So 78.6 is here. What I exactly draw that same line 96.15. Or if it is an expanded flat, it can travel up to this level also 1.272. If it is 100 here, it's also a running flat. If it is expanded flat, it has to move above this. It has to break this A wave or W wave. So this is a 1272, and we are getting that exactly that support level. So whatever it is, just we will watch. Now I am expecting this week is a little bit consolidation, and it may chances to break this level. If it is continue here within this range and it's make the three-way structure again and again means, I will inform you. Right now I am just expecting this has to go, and if it is declined to here, then we have to view in the next what it will happen for the next view. So what kind of structure is doing. So right now it's a ABC is over, or it's looking like I will switch it into 15 minutes. It's look like a five-way structure exactly. Here is a 1 2, so 1 2 3 4 5, and this is a 4 and 5. So let's see what happened to the next week. And we will move on to USD CAD. USD CAD, same what I said. After the completion of this is a five-way movement, five-way structure. So what I did is I exactly exited what I did at 860 and 960. I exited here at 4 and 4-1. Before this it's looked like a five-way structure here itself. So I exited here. After then it shooted, and again what I did is after watching this closely, I entered here this support zone, but only off. Not I didn't took the full position here what I booked here. So I took it off and expecting it may see what my expectation is. This could, if it is a simple correction A, B, C, it has a chances to shoot here. But here what it did is, this is an A, so this is a B. Here is also a five-way structure. So this could be a leading diagonal also. For me it's a doubt. So whether it is a A or this is the B, or this could be a 1 2. Here is a smaller 1, smaller 2, 1 2 3 4 5. After this completion, what I did is 1 2 3 4 5. For this one, for this 2, 3 is completed here, and 4 can travel up to this, and then again little bit for the bigger fourth wave it can travel up to this, and then it can shoot for that fifth wave. So what I did is just holding that position. What I took the position here, I'm just holding here at 440, yeah, 1.4040. After this decline, after this decline, that time also I am expecting as a running flat here according to this fib expansion level. Yeah, exactly did that 78.6. So again I am expected I need to buy above this level only, and it has failed to here, and it's failed, and again it's a huge drop. So that time I expected as I expanded flat, maybe this could be a B C. So this is, if it is a W X A B C, so C also it's not ended. So what I think is it could ended here, because it's a 1 2 3 and 4 is completed. So fifth wave for expecting, and again it's completed only the 3-way structure. It's not a 5-way structure for the C wave, for the final, because sorry, for the this is an Y wave. So A B means C is 1 2 3, so 4 is a 3-way structure, or it could make I expected for making a triangle also here, but already broken this low, but that is also in 3-way structure, but it not completed for the 5-way structure. Again what I did is just keep on watching, and because of the NFP it's messy and overlapping here, and it's looking like a triangle for me. It's not yet confirmed for me, because still it's looked like a 5-way structure though. Here in 5 minutes I'm not able to labeling this. Again it's looked like a 1 2 3 4 5. It's a A. So here it's a B. So, sorry, smaller A, and here is a B, and here is a C. So what it means, it's a A, so B, C is still we are in the correction only, or it could be in what I said, in diagonal wave of Y, or ending diagonal, whatever it is. So it could be ABC1, so ABC2 here, ABC1, so ABC2 here, or here something I'm not able to here as a diagonal. So whether it is a 1 2 3 ABC1, so ABC2 here, so ABC3, so we are in the fourth wave in the triangle. So here is A, B and C, we are in the downtrend. So it can end it here at 3 8 also. So right now I'm expecting that only. So I'm just bought already at 930 here. After the doing the consolidation here, it's looked like a 1 2 3 4 5. So I just took a buy of 1.3930. So I added my position. So just we need to watch how that this wave formation has to happen and has to decline. But what I am expecting here is in the bigger wave. If it is a W, so we are in the intermediate W, and this is an X in a running. This is an irregular flat here. So expecting this is W means this could be an X. So again A, B, C. So again it's already broken this high. So A, B, C has to within this low, it has to bounce for me. Otherwise, if it is broken, this means I'm not able to counting this structure here, what it's happening. So we have to wait for that. right now I don't have, because this is a 5-way structure. After the 5-way structures I did a 3-way structure, and this is also 3-way structure. So this is in the 5-way structure. If we move into the 4 hours, like that only it will see, it will look. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 is triangle, and 5th has to end it below this low. It don't want to break this low. So let's see what is happening. But if it broke this low, means I need to watch this pair, and then only I will take the trade. But I don't place any stop loss. Thus we will see what structure is happening the next. Because if we took this as an A, this could be a B. Last time what I showed here, C has to decline from here itself. Otherwise, if it is in W, X, A, B, C is a Y here. So if it is either, if it is an A or B, or if it is a W or X, so this is could be an W or another. So right now we can label it here up to whatever it is, but I need this structure has to clarify, because this is a 5-way structure here exactly. After the 5-way structure, 3-way structure is an expanded flat. If it broke, means I don't know whether it is valid or not, because already it broken the high, and it has to broken this low only for that expanded flat, but not this low. So let's see, because a lot of things apart happening from the book also, as per the theory, or it could be something else. I'm not get in deep into that. I just stick to that whatever I labeled. So I need, what I had to do is, if it broke, means only I'm talking about that. If it broke, I will hide this. I need to look for what kind of structure is happening if it broke here. So right now I'm just stick to this wave count. After only if it breaks this low, then that could be an anything else. I need to find out what kind of pattern is that. So let's move on to USD CHEF. I finished. USD SGD, that is also very slow moving. What I did is same thing I told you, and I have informed that if it comes to this trend line, I will exit my position. What I did at 1.404160, I exited at 220 here in this zone. That 60 pips profit I exited, and now the same thing, whether it is declined from here itself or what kind of pattern is making. It's a very messy also. Here it's all, everything is making a 3-3 wave. So right now how we have to do this, also this is also same thing what I said, it's already broken this low. So that could be an expanded expanded flat, means it has to break this high, or if it is a running flat, it's already did. So there is a chances for A, B and C. A, B, C, yeah, and then becomes again it has to come downside. Otherwise, if it is here isn't, if anything like here, it's an irregular flat, that is valid. So it's above, below that 1.414. So what we have to do is, according to that expansion, yeah, that same thing of like USD CAD, it is also at 1.618. So this is valid now. It can shoot from here also. So let's see on Monday or this week, whole week. If it is a WX, so A is completed, we are in the B wave. So I have to label this as an A, B. So this is an A. So B is completed in the expanded flat. So I am expecting that C wave to shoot above the up to this level as a running flat. 1 second. Yeah, if it is C wave, means it can travel up to this for the running flat, or if it is an expanded flat, this can travel up to this to break this high if it is an expanded flat, or it could continue like this also, that is also valid up to 1618, or if it is a deeper correction in the 5S structure like that, it can travel up to this major resistance zone. So what else next is WHF. Yeah, we finished all those things. Now it's move on to the gold. So gold, same what I did is a same triangle. There is nothing is a consolidation. What I expected is a triangle, but here also it's like incompleted pattern as of now here. So whether it could be ended in the diagonal also. So I'm just expecting I will took trade only if it broke the high or if it broke the low. So right now I'm watching the same thing what I explained. If you want that fully positional view, means you just have a look for the previous video of mine. So whether it is an X, it's completed here and we are in the Z wave, or if it is in W and we are in the irregular flat of X, can't say anything. So according to that UJ and UHF, I'm just looking, it has to decline from here. So whether if it is in a triangle in the B wave, so A, B, C, D, it has to finish from here, and then again E, so A or W, B or X, and then again it has to fall in three-way structure to that 1560 or 1550, 1554, the high. So there is a chances for making this as a running flat. So once it completed, at that time I need to see the UJ also. So whether it is above that 118 or it above that 114 or 115, again it's declining from there, we have to watch. Or there is a chances for expanded flat also. If it is a expanded flat, it has to break this low 1451. So there is a lot of chances for anything can happen. It's a running flat or this one. So if it is a running flat, it has to break this 1451. So that will be a expanded flat for the X, and then Z we have to continue because it's A is done, B is done, C is also in a diagonal formation. So Y is already completed. So if it is in Y is completed, we don't want to break this high. So this is the Y, don't want to break this high, we have to decline from here itself, but it's already broken the high in a irregular flat. So whether it is in running flat, means it has to without breaking this low, it has to bounce from back to the 1800 for the Z wave, or it could happen if it is an expanded flat, it has to break this low as an expanded flat, and again it can bounce from here for that Z wave for the three waves. So that is my view. So silver also same. Silver also here it's a 5-way structure is ended here, or it could be an ABC also. It's a WX. So A is ended or whatever it is here. WX, it's a Y is ended in the diagonal pattern. So the whole W is ended here. It's a three-way structure. So we are in the X wave. So if X is a triangle, means it don't want to break this high and it don't want to break this low. So right now it's not yet broken. So if it is a regular flat also, there is a chances to come to for the C wave to the up to this level. So once this wave is completed here, again one more wave to the upper side of 17500 or 18 or 19, whatever it is in that resistance zone. I think 17500 is a very achievable target here. That is a resistance zone. So that time if it comes below this level, or sorry, this level, if it is a deeper correction, so the gold can also decline to that 1451 or 1528. It can also travel like this. After the completion, whenever its gold is shooting to that 1800 1825 for the Z wave, this also shooted to that 17500 as a three-way structure completes. Once the three-way structure is completed, it has to decline below this level, because I took it as a triangle here. It's a X or fourth wave, so you don't want to break this fourth wave in the ABC. So after the completion of this, it has to decline for that final fifth wave. So each and every wave got an ABC in that silver. So this is the fourth wave. So fifth wave has to, all having the ABC. So A is finished here. So we are in the B wave. So once the B wave is completed, again the C wave has to break below this low. So it could be a, that's what I have already mentioned, that it could again making a target for the $10 also. I have already posted my view. So that is why I have mentioned here positional target is below 10 or 11 or 12. Again it has to break this 11,600. So at that time gold has to decline. So whether it is going to 11 or 8 or 7 can't explain here. Or it can go to again $3 like US oil. And one more thing, next we will move on to the US oil. So I clearly explained here that day, 15 minutes. If it is making a triangle, it has to decline before this, below this, and it don't want to break this channel also. It's already broken. So now it's looking like a, my positional view I will explain you. So this is a C W, and this is the X wave here, and it's already done the 0. So this 0 is also an A. So we are in the B wave. Again it can make a 0 also. So I thought what I did is, whether if we are in the diagonal wave also, it can end it here, but it looking like, so 1 2 3 4 5 is completed for A, and we are in the B wave. So B wave, the three-way structure is completed. So whenever the UCAT is going to the upper side, it has to decline again. So again it will, we will look for the $12. After the three-way structure is completed, again C wave has to go for that 44 or 40 levels or 36 levels, but it will took time more here for the B wave. So because of the ABCA, so B wave will be took more time than this. Once the B wave is completed, the C wave has to follow for $38 to $40. After then it will decline for that C wave for that B fifth wave. So we are ended here as an X wave. So we are in A wave. B, after the B is the completion for that Y, or E for that falling wedge triangle here. Here is A, B, C, D. So E is not yet completed. Here it's a W, AX. So C, D is here. E, we need a three-way structure. So whether it could be a three-way structure, I'm not sure about that. Here is a 1 2 3 4 5. So this could be a three-way structure. I'm not sure about that. If the E wave is ended here, or one more E wave is to the downside, not sure. In the positional view, what I am talking, it's because this is a D. So here is the D is ended here. As per my view, here is the D is ended. So we need another three-way structure. So whether the three-way structure is a 1 2 3 4 5 is ended here, A, and then B, and then C. So whether it is completed here, or the whole structure is A, we are in the B wave, after then again C wave has to once again to 0. I'm not saying here anything, but right now there is a chances for declining. If it comes, we can buy, because it's ABC is A over, and then we need a B wave and then C wave. And same thing in WTICO USD also. So if I took it as an, here is a triangle ended, so this looks like a 1, 2, the whole thing is 3, 4 and 5 is completed, means whether this is the end of the Y wave, or it could travel again for the B wave and then again it can making a new low. I'm not so sure. If it anything interesting, I will update my chart in TradingView or whatever it is, because see here it's looking like a ABC is a 1, ABC 2, so this ABC is a W and again X, so the whole thing becomes a 3. So if it is ABC is a 4, ABC is a 5, so there is a chances for ended here itself, or the whole thing becomes a diagonal A wave and again B, after then again C can fall. So right now I'm expecting up to here 36 for the shorter term, or at least 28 here. So if we look into this 1 hour chart, here we completed here the 5-way structure. Here is a W, X, whether it is an A, B, C, is a W, X. Again here it's a Y. So whether here it's a confusion, I didn't update it here. So what I thought is, if it is a Y, means we are in that X wave, so there is a chances for making X wave here. So here is ABC, so here is one more ABC, so C is completed. So again what I'm expecting here is a 3-way structure. It can do like this maybe, and then again it could drop like this. If it drop like this, it could be a X, and again it can shoot from for that Z wave. So this whole thing becomes a completed. Or if it is a 5-way structure, I didn't able to label as a 5-way structure because this is already making a low. So whether 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here the whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not sure about this right now, and I need to more concentrate about the labeling here in that structurized of, because see here if we look that in the shorter time frame, it's look clearly 1, 2, 3, 4 is a triangle, 5th phase shooter, and again it's a drop. So in the higher time frame it's look like, so whether if it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, so A, B, C, D, E here, and then C is already completed. So if it is a 1, 2, if we label it as a manually, what I said, see if it is an A, B is a triangle, C can shoot. So we will be in that X wave only. If we do it in manual, sorry, in the numeric 1, 2, 3, I'm not able to count now, right now. And here is one more clue is, this is equals to this. AB is equal to CD pattern. And it's not look like the 5th way is here. And this is not like 1, and the triangle happening is not a 2. And this portion is a 1, 2, 3 is equal. AB is equal to CD pattern. So whether if it is a wave 1 and wave 2 means wave 3 cannot be equal to 1. It's above that, and the triangle cannot happen here. So right now I'm just hearing a decline that I know very well. Here in this zone, the major resistance zone here, exactly it's dropping and getting rejected here. So right now I'm expecting a deeper correction. So deeper correction to that. Next support zone here is 14600. So once it reached here or nearby that, I will be in buy side. I don't sell here. Maybe I will sell here, and then if it is a irregular flat, whatever, I will book some profit for the intradays. But from here onwards, I will be took buy, but after the confirmation only. I won't buy immediately if it reaches the support zone, because the support zone could be happen to here also. This is also support zone. Here also support zone. And here also support zone. So within this ranges is deeper support. So once the wave is completed only, then I will look for buy. Not blindly sell this and not blindly to buy this. So once that correction wave is ended, then only we will catch the impulsive wave. So I think I completed all our pairs. And sorry, one more Bitcoin is there. I will just yeah, here it is. Yeah, Bitcoin. Sorry. So this is what I expected. That is why I have exited at 9K, and I'm not sure, as per the Elliott waves, the third wave or the fifth wave is looking like the same. So once last week I think it was like this, getting rejected. I thought it could be this is a W, X, A, B, C is finished here. But now this, if it is a, this B means the 5-way structure is happening still now. So fourth way is a triangle, and we are in the fifth way, and one more wave to the upper side, and I already placed at 200. I have placed the sell order here. So here now it's seeing as a 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 is happening here. It will complete the fourth, and again it's consolidation, and again it will took short for the fifth way. So that is why I have placed already before that itself 10,200. In IC market it's around 10,800. So difference between this trading Bitfinex and IC markets is a little bit variations there. So right now we are in that, still we are in that bullish side. So just example, so if it is in here means the ended at here, so nearly 10,500. So nearly it's 11,200 in IC market it will come, but I already placed at 10,800 to sell that pair, and the stop loss it's making at 11,800. So once it's completed, I think the positional view I have already showed you, and I have updated the positional view in trading view. So whether, one second, yeah, daily chart, it's still accepting this rejection in the trend line here. So whether what it will happen is like spike and then it can fall also, or it could be a bullish scenario also. That is why I'm not taking anything. Just I placed a 10,800 in IC markets and making a stop loss at 11,800. So if it hit also, no need to worry, because I accepted my risk and then I took the trade, because there is a lot of chances for making this as a triangle, and I have already posted the positional chart in Bitcoin. So whether, and I have explained this also, this is looking like 5-way structure, but this is in zigzag method. It's a 3-way structure. So this would be a connecting wave, and we are in that correction to the downside. or it could be a triangle also, A, B, so C, D, E, and then it could fall from here also, or else it could travel above this level but not to break this 3900. We need to watch this wave formation here, because if it is a triangle, we don't want to place this like, if it is a triangle, it can get I will explain here. It could drop like this and then it can go like this. If it will become a three-way structure in that bigger time frame. So what it will happen here is this, it could be now like this. So if it is a W, so this could be an X or another W. This could be another W of shorter time frame. So X, Y, and then again for that Y wave decline for that triangle here, W, X, and the intermediate wave, again it can fall to that to lower level for that Y wave. Or if it is a triangle, this could be A, B, C, D, and E. The X becomes here. That is why I have mentioned here. And then it could drop below 1000 also. Or one more thing is, if it is a W, so this X wave could be a bullish triangle also. So what it will happen is here, if it is a triangle, this becomes a W here. For example, I am telling A, B, C, D, and E. So I'll show you that. This is what happened in the gold also. Everybody looking for the downside, it broke into the upper side. So we need to be very careful if it is making a triangle consolidation, whether it could be in buy accumulation. So don't be so smart. Market is so smart than you. So we have to look for either side, all the side. What are the possibilities? So if it is a W, X could be an for the red wave, red X. So after the completion of this triangle A, B, C, D, E, it can go to this zone also, 16,000. And the same thing happened in copper also. Copper, the bigger view, all expecting to the downside, it's again did a bullish triangle in the B wave and then shooted. Like that, it can be a triangle in X wave of red, or it can be a triangle of this blue X wave. So be careful. So this is my positional view what I am expecting. So right now what we have to do for this week is just we need to look for the wave formation here. Once again I will so right now what I'm expecting here is this trend line. So need to break and retested in the daily time frame, and then it has to shoot but not above this. If it can also for that A, B, C, but here I think it could be making a triangle. Either it is a bigger triangle or a smaller triangle. So let's move and we will watch for the next week how the price action is doing here. So right now it don't want to break this it don't want to break this high. So let's see how it happen the next week. So I think I covered everything. I hope you enjoyed my analyzing, and thank you for your watching my video and comments, for your valuable comments. So all the best for the coming week trade. So you just trade according to your money management, according to your strategy, and take it my strategy and my theory as a for an additional view. If it correlates and if it coincides, took the trade as per your capital and took the as per your view. Don't bias and don't hope according to mine. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a nice week and have a nice weekend. Thanks a lot.